Signing Day Special 2015 brought to you by Scarlet Nation. One of the last recruits in this current class, Jack Shutack, coming all the way from Illinois, Sean. Rutgers got in with him late, came down to Rutgers in Tennessee. Rutgers won out. Big kid. What do you see out of him, and where do you see him fitting in at this Rutgers team?
I mean, definitely, we talk about the Big Ten advantage. Traditionally, Rutgers has recruited these states like Michigan and Minnesota and Illinois, but now, having that being in the Big Ten, they can go into these states and say, hey, your family will see you play on TV, and they'll play against teams in the area, and that's definitely, what it is with Shutack. Rutgers was involved early, but they had other guys that were prioritized, and they figured they needed another offensive lineman in this class, and they went back to Jack, and were able to reel him in. Big physical kid, he looks like he projects like a right tackle type, so someone that's strong in the run game and has the ability to stay outside and keep those defensive ends at bay. And
they were in with him early. Things kind of quieted for a little while, got back in. I think this is a case where it shows you really have to maintain these recruiting relationships, because you never know how the class is going to pan out. Blake Camper was committed to Rutgers for a very long time, and decommitted, came out of nowhere. Rutgers went right back to the drawing board, found Shutack, and had those pre-existing relationships with him, and I think that really helped. It's a kind of a lesson in recruiting that you never know who's going to be there or who you're going to be in play with. So I think Rutgers did a good job in keeping him there, and you always want to fill your quota with offensive linemen, because it's a position that's always a need in each class, and I think they addressed it well with a few guys this year, Sean.
I mean, definitely, I think they know, being in the Big Ten, besides getting stronger up front on the defensive side of the ball, it's just a priority on the offensive side of the ball, too, and be able to, in a pro-style offense, establish that run first and get as many quality offensive linemen as you could. And, going back to Shutack late and bringing him in, addresses that need going forward.
There you have it, Jack Shutack, all the way from Illinois, as part of the Rutgers recruiting class of 2015.